Sorry everybody, it's Oaks here, and this is the Halloween update of Guild Wars 2. So right now I am playing the Mad King's Clock Tower, which is a jumping puzzle that from last year I did play, and it was very challenging, and this year it has shown the same. Now, I've done this a few times. I have not completed it, that is, but I have tried it a few times, and you constantly have to be moving. Even once you memorize the path, it's still pretty tough. So I've only been playing the patch now for 2 hours maybe. I played a few games, the Lunatics Inquisition, I did the story event thing, and now I've been giving myself mental suicide by doing this. There was a lot of changes in this new update to skills, primarily. I might be making a video going over the ranger skills, because that's really all that affects me, considering I main a ranger, although I do have other level 80s. I just primarily care about the ranger, because that's what I mainly play in PvE, World v World, and PvP. So yeah, that's enough rambling on that. Let's just get right into this here. Now, this is very tough, and I am not the best at jumping puzzles. I would actually consider myself fairly bad at them. I've never really been good at them in this game, and that goes to show. Especially whenever you really have to think about what you're doing, I guess is the best way to say it. You gotta really move. You're put up with random people in this kind of beginning lobby thing. I've been getting the same people here, so maybe it gives you like a group, and you stick with them every time you die or whatever. Clearly none of us have completed it yet, but I'm sure there's plenty of people playing the game right now that have done this, and they say it's easy, so easy. But I remember last year this was a pain, and this year they did not let down that expectation, from what I can tell. I made it pretty far earlier, not on recording. Oh wait, someone got a point.
Gather round, my subjects.
I think he finished it. Oh, wow. I don't know if that means he finished it, or did he do it? I don't know. I guess we gotta... I don't know what just happened there. Either he was the furthest person to go, or he just completed it. And if he did, I probably should have followed him. Wow. Well, I guess now would be a good time to show you how to get here. So I'm gonna exit the realm. Oh, this takes me back to Lion's Arch. Great. But basically, in Gendarn Fields, Keswick Hills, and Queensdale, you'll find these doors, which are Mad King doors and Bloody Prince Thorn doors. And the Bloody Prince Thorn ones, the purple ones, are the ones that I've been using to enter. I do not know about the Mad King ones, which I believe are red. But I'll show you here in a second where you can find one. You can also see that they redesigned the concept art for Lion's Arch. I believe they used a similar one last year. I don't know if it's exactly the same. There's also a mini jumping puzzle over the Mystic Forge, and if you jump into the cauldron, you get turned into a skeleton, which will activate a costume brawl. That's pretty cool. There's also a bunch of NPCs that can, you can talk to them and either play games, do events, all that sort of thing. Then there's also 2 new merchants in Lion's Arch. One of them sells recipes for things you can craft with the different materials you'll be getting with the Mad King. The other is, I'll show you where both merchants are. There's one here, and then there's this guy, which you can buy stuff with candy corn, and use the candy corn to do various things. Now, if you talk to this guy, you can go to the Lunatic Inquisition game, which is basically kind of like infected is the best way for me to describe it. In the Call of Duty games, I know this is a terrible thing to be referencing, but in the Call of Duty games, there's a game mode called Infected, where there's a zombie and everyone else is human, I guess, and the goal of the zombies is to kill the humans, the goal of the humans is to survive. That's the basic concept of that game. However, this video I wanted to make on the Mad King's Clock Tower, because that has always been a very difficult thing for me. The first year they did it, which was last year, and the only year, and once again I have a feeling I'm going to have much trouble with this. So here you can see there's these purple doors, there's also these doors, which are green, not red, my bad, but those are the Mad King ones. If you enter a purple door, so we'll just go to that one over there, from there you can, what's the best way to say it? Enter the Mad King realm. I don't know why I could not think of the word for that. But yeah, from there you can enter the Mad King's realm. You can either go to the Labyrinth, the Mad King Clock Tower, or another thing. It's not coming to me at the moment. I believe you can also enter the Lunatic's Inquisition from there. But if we walk up to this door here, you'll see the haunted door, and you can enter, and it'll take you to the Mad King's Labyrinth in the Mad King's realm with the Mad King and the Mad King's son and all that fun stuff. Here, actually, in here, you can find legendary mobs, I believe, I read on the website, which are higher tier than champion. They're the ones with the purple ring around their icon. So they're strong mobs, I guess, very strong mobs. But as you can see, there's a whole labyrinth around here. There's a bunch of commanders and stuff running around. There's all the doors and things, and yeah. There's the clock tower. But yeah, if you go here, you'll find there's also various waypoints around, too. I believe you enter a Mad King door, it takes you to this side. I believe that's how it works. But if you talk to the Lunatic Boatmaster, you can either leave Lunatic Inquisition or the clock tower. And as I said before, this is not the easiest thing in the world at all. Just by looking at it, it's menacing. Alright, here we go. I might be speeding this up depending on how things go. So, probably, yeah. Prepare to see some fail.